in Jakarta for the final of the 2004 Thomas Cup. China, the favourites, against Europe's best, Denmark. China, 4-time winners of this coveted trophy, haven't lost a single match from all 4 ties in this competition. Denmark, on the other hand, have had to battle all the way, including a dramatic and thrilling 3-2 victory in the semi-final over the hosts and holders, Indonesia. Denmark have twice been in the Thomas Cup final, way back in 1967 and again in 1996, where they were beaten 5-0 by Indonesia when the event was staged in Hong Kong. But according to many, Denmark are here in Jakarta with their strongest ever squad and therefore their best ever chance to lift the trophy. I'm Jill Clark, and alongside me as always is former world number 2 and England international Darren Hall, and there's been a lot of talk for months about Denmark's chances of actually finally lifting the Thomas Cup for the very first time.
Yeah, absolutely, Jill. Denmark, they've now got the belief in themselves. They've got 2 world-class doubles pairs, followed up with Peter Gade, Kenneth Jonassen, Peter Rasmussen, former world champion at third singles, so it is a strong lineup.
And just emphasising what I've told you, that China have not dropped a single match within each tie of these championships, whereas Denmark having to work a little harder. First of all, in the quarter-final, beating Germany 3-1. And then, as I mentioned, that incredible match going into the late hours, coming down to the last match, the third singles, and for Denmark, their hero, Peter Rasmussen, coming through against Simon Santosa to take Denmark through to today's final. Well, as you can see, the players are on court for the first of the matches, and it's Lin Dan, the world number 1, against Peter Gade, the former world number 1. Lin Dan, the far side of the court as we look down. There is Peter Gade, 27 years of age, born in Aalborg in Denmark. 1 metre 84, that's over 6 foot, about 6 foot and half an inch. Reigning European champion, in fact 3 times European champion. And of course he has a bronze and a silver medal from World Championships. Lin Dan, 20 years of age. 1 metre 78, so a little bit short, a couple of inches shorter than his opponent. Born in Fujian. Reached the status of number 1 in the world in March earlier this year. And current All England champion. Won the title in Birmingham in March earlier this year. And the player he beat in the final was his opponent of today, Peter Gade. So, running through Lin Dan's matches so far in this competition, well, he hasn't dropped a set. He has won all 4 matches in 2 straight games, and that includes a victory against Indonesia in the group match against Sonny Dwi Kunkoro, 17-16, 15-3. And then in the semi-final against Korea, when China disposed of Korea 3-0, he once again played first singles and beat Lee Hyun-il in 2 games, 15-11, 15-2. Now, Peter Gade, on the other hand, had some problems in the semi-final. First of all, in the group, he was unbeaten against both England and Japan. Then in the quarter-final, he wasn't selected to play. And in the semi-final, he lost at first singles to Sonny Dwi Kunkoro in 2 games. They're confirming Lin Dan's statistics. 20 years of age, former World Junior bronze medalist. He was favourite to take that title when the World Junior Championships in 2000 were played in China. So Darren, I know that at the hotel you were chatting to Peter Gade earlier today, and he was disappointed in his loss to Sonny Dwi Kunkoro, but he did have a bit of a stomach upset. But we think he's absolutely fit now.
Yeah, absolutely. I spoke to him early on this afternoon. He said he wasn't happy with his match against Indonesia. He didn't feel 100%, but he's fully recovered now, feeling a lot better and looking forward to tonight's match.
As indeed everyone here in Stora Stadium are looking forward to this. 12 teams at the start of these final stages of the Thomas Cup, different from previous Thomas Cups when 8 teams qualified and they were divided into 2 groups of 4. Now the 12 teams are divided into 4 groups of 3. They play off within the group to get ranked in the group, and then all 12 teams go through to a knockout competition, but the top of each of the 4 groups get its bye into the quarter-final stage, and it really has been an outstanding success, this new format.
Yeah, absolutely, Jill. Well, it's made a massive difference with countries from 5 continents now being able to compete in the Thomas Cup finals. In the past, it's been 3 from Asia, 3 from Europe, the host and the holder, so only 8 teams. So it's opened it right up, giving the other continents chances to play in these Thomas Cup finals.
Best of 5 matches, of course, 3 singles and 2 doubles. The order of play goes first singles, first doubles, second doubles, and if we need to go the distance, the third singles. Garesh Natu of India, the umpire for this match. Final preparations. These 2 players have met each other 5 times previously, and Lin Dan holds the advantage, having won 4 of those encounters. And perhaps significant that he's won, the 4 that he's won have been the last 4. Peter Gade, lovely to see him back to full fitness after that knee operation on his right knee. Had a lot of time out during 2001 and 2002, and in fact last year had to qualify for a number of Grand Prix tournaments. It seems quite incredible, but of course the entry lists for Grand Prix events are taken directly from the world ranking, and the world ranking done over a 12-month period. So of course if a player has 12 months off with injury, then they've got to work their way back up the world ranking. There is the Thomas Cup. Sir George Thomas